Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn how to do basic searches in the EAMENA database using the search bar and the map filter. Advanced searches will be covered later in a separate tutorial and video. There are a few ways to access the search page. From the home page, click on Search the EAMENA database and it will take you directly to the search page. If you are already in another part of the database, you can also access the search page by clicking on the search icon in the upper left side of the screen here, or sometimes on other pages in the upper right-hand corner as well. The search page has several different sections to help you conduct different types of searches. On the left side of the screen, you will see the search bar and a list of the search results below. When you first arrive at the page, this will display all of the records currently in the database. On the right-hand side, you will see a map which shows a distribution of the search results. You can also use the map filter to search for sites by location, which we will cover later in this video. The simplest and quickest way to search the database is to begin typing in the search bar. I'm going to search for the term Libya. Suggestions will appear below the bar as you type in either of two categories, term matches and concepts. Term matches lists instances where your search term is found in any free text entry in a database record. If you click on concepts, you can see where your search term appears in any of the controlled vocabulary in the drop-down lists. You can also click where your term appears here to search for your term and get results for any record where it appears in either the term matches or the concepts, so either free text or a drop-down field. For this example, I'm going to search by the term Libya, which appears in the country drop-down. As you can see, this returns 5 results, and we've zoomed in to the location of those results. You can continue to add terms to filter your results further. I am going to search here for the cultural period, Roman Imperial. And you can see there are several to choose from here, and because we're in North Africa, I'm going to choose Roman Imperial North Africa. As you can see, this has filtered our results down to just one record. You can continue to add further search terms and add as many as you like to filter your search results. To exclude a search term, once it's in the search bar, you can click on it once and it will change to a minus sign. And what this will do is that it will search for results that have Libya as its country, but exclude any that have Roman Imperial North Africa listed as its cultural subperiod. So here you can see we now have 4 results. To clear your search parameters, click Clear Filters. If you are only interested in one type of record, for example, heritage places, you can click on Resource Type and choose from the record types to limit your search to that particular type of record. You will learn about all these different types of resource records in future tutorials. For now, I'm going to choose to filter our results by heritage places. Here you can see that we have 11 heritage place records. You may also choose to filter your results by the QA type here. This means the type of record in terms of its quality assurance. Authoritative records are records which have been completed or checked by a member of the EAMENA staff. Provisional records are those that have been created by certain external users, which will require approval by a member of the EAMENA staff or another qualified user. Choose authoritative to include only approved records in your search and exclude those waiting approval. the search will default to all edits. As you can see, when I choose authoritative, our results number stays the same, so this means that all of our results here are authoritative records. Once you have your search results, you can click on a record ID to view the full record, which will open in a new browser tab. And as you can see here, we have the full record results. To go back to the search, simply go back to your search results, simply go back to the preceding tab. To edit one of your search results, you can click on the edit button here, and it will also open a new browser tab and take you directly to the editing page for a record. Click on Details beneath the record ID to show a summary preview of the information in that record in the Details tab here on the right. You can also click on Map beneath the record ID to zoom to the location of that record on the map on the right. Finally, you can also click on Related Resources to show the other records to which an individual record is related in the Related pane on the right. And here you can see the default appearance will be a visual representation of the relationships between the records connected by these lines. The related records will also appear in a list on the right-hand side of the window. Click on Load More below any entry in the list to reveal any further relationships where they exist. So we can see that this information resource also is related to this other heritage place. If we return to the Map Filter window, we can see that it displays the geographic locations of the search results. You can also use it as a search tool to filter sites by their location. To switch the base map on the map view, you can click on Base Map here and switch between the Streets view and Satellite view. Click on Overlays to see a list of the available layers, and you can see here that we have a list that we have the heritage places showing, and you can toggle these on or off. Click on the legend to view the legend, which tells you about the different types of symbols on the map. Here we can see that we just have heritage places. You can navigate the map using your mouse and the controls in the upper left corner. Click and drag on the map anywhere to move it around. Click the plus and minus signs to zoom in or out. You can also use your mouse to scroll up and down to zoom in or out. To rotate the map, click and hold the compass icon and move your mouse left or right. You can also rotate and tilt the map by pressing and holding Shift on your keyboard and then using the up and down arrows. To return the map so that north is up, click the compass icon once. You can also make the map full screen by clicking the expand icon in the upper left right here. If you want to search by an address or geographic location, for example, a city or street address, you can type it into the Find an Address bar in the upper right-hand corner of the map. If we choose Tripoli, for example, it will zoom us to the city of Tripoli in Libya. To further refine your search using location, click on Filter on the right side of the map, which will open the map search options. In the Select a Filter drop-down menu, choose one of the 4 options to search by location. You can choose to search by map extent to display all the search results within the area visible in the map window at the level you have zoomed. So here we can see, because we're zoomed right in over Tripoli, there are currently no search results here. If we zoom out a bit again, now we have the map window showing a lot more of Libya, and we choose Search by Map Extent again, you can see we have 3 results. You can clear your search parameters by clicking Clear Spatial Filter. To try a different type of map search, choose Draw a Marker to search by a specific point. There are 2 ways to do this. First, you can use the navigation tools to find and zoom into the location where you wish to search. Click anywhere, or click where you wish to search with your mouse on the map to create a point. You can change the buffer distance in meters or in feet to search for sites within that distance of your point in any direction. Currently, the buffer is set at 10 meters, but we can increase this, for example, to 100 meters, and we can see that it shows a buffer of 100 meters around the point. And as you can see, of course, we don't have any search results within this area. Alternatively, if you know the specific coordinates of a location, follow the steps above, follow the earlier steps that I've just outlined, but place a point or draw a marker at any random spot on the map. Then click on Edit GeoJSON, and you can now see the GeoJSON code. Don't let this worry you, but look for the coordinates and replace them with the correct ones. So if I just replace these with different coordinates, you can see that my point has now moved. Note that the coordinates are in WGS 84 decimal degrees, with X being the easting or longitude first, and then Y the northing or latitude second. Finish by clicking on the green Accept GeoJSON button at the bottom, and now we have our point in a different location. Again, you can change the buffer distance to search for sites within that distance of your point in any direction. You can also choose to search by a polygon or line. In this example, we'll clear our spatial filter first, and then I'll choose to search by drawing a polygon. Click on and choose Draw a Polygon, then simply draw your polygon on the map using the mouse. Double-click on the last point to complete your polygon, and you can see that within this search polygon, I have 3 search results. Again, you can adjust the buffer distance around the polygon or a line, if that's what you've drawn, to search an extra distance around that line or polygon. If you have zoomed in or out of your map results and wish to return to a view where they are all displayed on the map, you can click on Zoom to All Features. To clear your map search filters again and start a new search, click on Clear Spatial Filter. So that is how you do basic searches in the EAMENA database. As I said at the beginning, we will have another search tutorial and video which will show us how to do advanced searches such as and/or searches.